With pick 12.
And the other option was the West Coast Future First.
The GWS Giants select.
Our small forwards are going to be unstoppable. Yes, obviously we met last week, and it was really good to sort of chat through players and options, and obviously since then, a lot has happened in terms of what's transpiring ahead of us, what's probably not going to be there for us at pick 7, and what might be there for us at 16. I think first and foremost, I'll put on the table my order at the moment for our pick is Gothard as the first priority, followed by Leake, O'Sullivan, and then a gap to some of these other guys that I think would be backup options at 16. The reason I landed on Gothard was I just think he suits us more than anyone. I rate his talent. I think he's as talented as any of these others that we're discussing, but I think positionally he helps us, style of play he helps us, it fits us as a club. I think in terms of what we're about and the types of players we bring in on character and being a New South Wales boy is an added bonus, but I just think this kid's going to really surprise everyone. And the other option was the West Coast Future First, which was obviously of appeal, but I think working through it, for me, if we took the West Coast Future First offer and we sat at 16, we basically are conceding we're not bringing in anything this year of note. The players that we're looking at 16, if Gothard was gone, are, as I said, they're a level below. And given where we sit and given the talent level of where I rate Gothard, or if it was Leake or O'Sullivan, just don't feel comfortable if we just brought in one player and it's pick 16 and it blows out to 21 and it's just a punt, really. I'd be more bullish to just take the pick and roll the dice.
Is Gothard your pick 7, or is he pick 7 because you're concerned that he'll go in front of our second pick?
No, for us he is, because those other guys who are going to go after him, so like Caddy, well, Gothard's ahead of Caddy for us. I think for me he comfortably sits in that range for us. And while I think externally people might look at it and say, okay, well, why are you going that early? Well, we're not comfortable he's going to be there with the next pick. This is our talent order. We stick to our talent. We have such a specific set of things that we're looking for. It's not just like, we'll roll the dice and if he's gone at 16, we'll just pick the next player. The drop-off is enormous. We're not just, for me, he's a 200-game Giants player. Phoenix, we're going to have the best small brigade. Our small forwards are going to be unstoppable. That's what I'm banking on.
With pick 12, the GWS Giants select Phoenix Gothard from the Murray Bushrangers and the Albury Tigers Football Club.
Chill. Hey, chill. Let's go. I was born to kill it. I was meant to win. I am down and willing, so I will find a way. It took a minute, now it didn't happen right away.
Thank you.
That's how we winners made. Stick a fork in the hater on my dinner plate.
How are the nerves? Like, are you good?
They've gone away a little bit. That moment, that 1 minute moment after I called my name out, I've never felt so many punches in the face. It was unreal. It was the best feeling I've ever felt by far.
With pick 17, the GWS Giants select James Leake from the Tasmania Devils and the Launceston Football Club.
Go ahead, get it in. Jump, knock, let me in. Huff and puff and blow the house down. Raw energy. Don't stop. Go ahead, get it in. Jump, knock, let me in. Huff and puff and blow the house down. I do it for the love, they perform for the checks, and I still get more. They be bored by the rest.
Say it again, mate. Good job, buddy. Good job.
I think initially we didn't think James was going to get that far, and once it became a possibility because other clubs were picking other players, it was just getting on the phones really and ringing and offering clubs future picks to try and move up. In the end, it got to the pick before, and there was probably a bit of concern from our end, from St Kilda, whether they would pick him or whether they might trade back with someone else who might pick him. But when they said they'd do the deal and that they had someone else in mind, it was a great feeling.
Toby, how are you?
It's done. So basically, we got, as I said in the email, we got picks 44, 50, 64. We've got 3 players on the board. We want to bring in Harvey Thomas. Of the 3 players that are on the board, obviously 2 of them we can only pick if we can get inside 40. It sort of leaves us in the boat of, it's basically, Harvey when he gets bid on, which we think it's coming at the Freo pick, and then it's Fonte, he's the one left. So I think we're going to have to make a call on whether or not, if Fonte slides, do we bail out of 43, match the bid when Harvey gets bid on at 41 with our later picks, and then trade back in with whatever we get for 43 to take Fonte.
With pick 44, the GWS Giants have selected Joseph Fonte from Claremont and East Fremantle Junior Football Club, Harvey Thomas from the Giants Academy and the Turvey Park Football Netball Club.
Yeah, we're very happy. Obviously our focus heading into last night was to nail that first round, but we convened again today, had a bit of a chat about what the plans were. Harvey was a priority. No matter where he was getting bid on, we were going to match him, so great to bring him. But Joe Fonte slid to a position where we could pick him, and great to add another WA boy to the list.